You got that James Dean daydream look in your eye. We come back every time. Hello world. Hello world of the internet. Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome back to another weigh-in update video thing that I do every Sunday. Last week I was over here talking about how I felt like I had hit a plateau, and I was talking about how if I were to lose a pound or two throughout the week, it would probably be water weight. And it's basically after this week on that I'm really gonna be able to tell whether it's a plateau or not. Last week I was at 159.4. I had gained about 2 pounds, I believe, and it was basically because I was overeating over the weekend. I was going over my calories. This week I'm at 157.6. That means that I have lost 1.8 pounds in 1 week. I predicted my weight to go back down to 157. I talked about it last week. I said if I'm very on point with tracking my calories this week and I still continue to work out and I changed some things up with my routine and the things that I was eating, I did predict a 157. First, I want to talk about the things that I did this week, and second, I want to talk about the things that I'm gonna be doing moving forward. Number one, this week I changed a lot about my routine. I think changing things up is key to continuing with your weight loss. As long as you're being healthy and you are eating nutritious meals, you should be able to lose weight as long as you count your calories, you eat healthy, and you work out. So this week the number one thing I did is water. Drinking water really helps me with water weight. So whenever I put on some water weight, the first thing I do is I drink a lot of water throughout the week. Not a lot, usually the same amount that I always do, which is 2 liters. Number two, I cut off all protein bars. I'm gonna introduce them again this week because I really like protein bars. For a few weeks I had picked up on eating one every day, if not 2, because I just like them so much. It wasn't for any other reason than because I just like the flavor. I felt like I was eating a chocolate bar and I really like that, and I was like, oh, it's healthy, so I'm just gonna eat 2. And I don't think protein bars are bad for you, but I think if I wasn't eating protein bars, I probably would introduce protein bars to my diet, because the whole point was to change things up. It didn't matter how I was changing my eating habits. What mattered was that I was changing them. I started to introduce protein from real whole food like chicken, eggs, peanut butter. I was eating more fruit, I was eating more vegetables. I stopped drinking protein shakes in the morning, and instead of that I introduced overnight oats. I had never had overnight oats. I am very new at the overnight oats game, and I think it is the best. The reason why I like it so much, even though I love myself a warm breakfast, the reason why I love overnight oats so much is because it's so easy, so fulfilling, and I like it. I like the flavor. It's just you grab one and then you eat it and then you're full. I feel like overnight oats keep me organized as well, because I make them the night before and I can already put them in my FitnessPal, and then I start planning out the day of what I'm gonna be eating. I add peanut butter, I make them with water, I add some chia seeds, and I add, what else do I add? Oh, I do add a little bit of brown sugar. I talked about it last weekend. I add some honey, and I really like that. I don't like my overnight oats with fruit at all. I'm still eating the fruit, I'm just not mixing it. I'm eating it on the side. So I'll have my banana and then I'll have my overnight oats. So I eat the same thing, it's just apart. I have cauliflower pizza in the afternoon for lunch instead of sandwiches. I have been eating a lot of sandwiches, and now I kind of removed that and started eating other things. So yeah, those are some of the changes that I did to my routine this week. Now that the water weight is off my body and I probably lost some fat too, this week for me is gonna be the most essential week, because this week I'm really gonna be able to tell whether it's a plateau or not, because I'm gonna continue doing what I have been doing for the past week and see where that takes me. If I continue being 157 next week, then I know it's a plateau and then I need to do something else. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe it does, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I posted about a few different low-calorie meals this week that I'm gonna be trying out. I want to be trying zucchini, the noodles, and I'm gonna be trying turkey burgers, and I'm gonna be trying other different things that I wanna, you know, start introducing to my diet, because I think it's important that we eat a bit of everything and we get nutrients from other different foods. I know counting calories is not seen as the healthiest thing for some people, but it just really depends on how you do it. I want to encourage 2 things. Number one, I want to encourage you guys to put your health first over your calories, because it's so easy to get wrapped up in the amount of calories that you're eating. If you have to choose between something that is not nutritious but has less calories and something that has all the calories but is nutritious, I would encourage you guys to choose the one that is nutritious, because you gotta put your health first, and calories is not everything. I think it's more important to live a healthy life, to eat a bit of everything, and to use your intuition when you're eating. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Number 2, counting calories can be extreme, and it can lead to a lot of unhealthy behavior. Be mindful of how you are counting your calories and what you're doing with them, and be aware that it can lead you to a very unhealthy path. And so self-awareness is very, very important when you are starting to track calories. And if you feel like you're going down a path that is not healthy for you, then stop tracking your calories and do something else that might work better for you. Tell yourself that your health comes first and the calories come second, and at the end of the day, calories are not the enemy, food is not the enemy, eating is good. Don't feel like because you're eating dessert you are eating something that is bad or that you should feel guilty about. I don't personally believe in cheat days. I eat whatever I want at any time, and I just keep track of my calories. I do portion control, and I make sure that I'm eating under the amount of calories that I have set for myself, which is 1500 calories. I cannot express this enough. I don't believe that food is the enemy, and I don't believe that we should be punishing ourselves because we eat something. I don't believe we should even call cheat days cheat days. I think cheat days are important, and I'm gonna call it cheat days just for the purpose of naming it something. I don't know how else to describe it, but a cheat day. But I don't like to use that because cheating means that you are not doing the right thing, right? Cheating has a negative connotation to that, and so I feel like having a healthy relationship with food means seeing food for what it is and not associating negative feelings with what you're eating. And I think when we call it a cheat meal or a cheat snack, that kind of implies that it's a negative thing, or it's something that we should feel ashamed of, because cheating obviously is not a good thing, right? You are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're sneaking something in, or you're doing something behind somebody's back. So I don't like to call it a cheat meal or a cheat snack, but because I don't know what else to call it, I guess I'll call it that. But those days are important because they recharge you, and then you eat something that you're not used to, and then you enjoy it and you're happy. But the whole point of cheat meals is that you kind of enjoy it and you don't give up on your everyday routine. I would really suggest not having a cheat day. I would suggest having maybe whatever you want, whenever you want, as long as you keep it in moderation. You should be including everything as part of your diet. I know a lot of people cannot show self-control, and that's another thing, and maybe that's why cheat meals were created, for people that feel like, okay, I can control myself Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday I'm just gonna eat it all. But I don't think that's healthy, and I don't think that's healthy for me, and so I don't do it. If I want to have a piece of cake or dessert and I really want it, I'm not gonna wait until Sunday to eat it. I'm gonna eat it on a Wednesday, and I'm gonna just keep myself a little piece, eat it, and count it as part of my calories. I feel like eating everything in moderation and in portion control is the healthiest way to lose weight and to live a lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle for me. I don't feel like it's a diet. I don't feel like I need to have cheat days or cheat meals. So that's how I try to live my life. I try to take it day by day. I'm not in a rush to lose weight. There's no race. I don't know why people believe that there's a speed to losing weight. I feel like when people say like, oh, you're only losing 1 pound a week, how is that only? Losing 2 pounds, losing half a pound, whatever it may be, it's not a race. It's not how fast you do it. It's just that you keep healthy habits and you keep going and you keep killing it the way that you want to. All right, I'm gonna go cook. I'm gonna cook some oatmeal pancakes. If you want to know how I do my oatmeal pancakes, I'm gonna leave it all on my Instagram, and you can go follow me at getfitwithcavi.com. No, that's not it. It's at getfitwithcavi on Instagram. There's no .com. There is a .com. I have a blog. This is just getting weird. Anyways, all right, thanks for watching. Like always, you don't have to like and subscribe. Go to the gym or don't go to the gym. Drink your water, do your squats, count your calories, don't count your calories, do whatever's gonna make you feel your best. I support it. Be kind, be positive, and go kick somebody. Peace. I'm out. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm out. Peace. Not as nutritious. Something that is a lot has less calories. James Dean daydream, look in your eye, and I got that red lip classic thing that you like. Today I'm actually recording this on a Sunday. Hello, 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 hello.